Good morning, everyone. This is Tracy Newman from the Navigator's Tarot, here to bring you a few readings. We'll have a look and see what's going on with the general energies today. See what's going on for the week or for whenever this finds you. We'll see. Ooh, I did a live yesterday with my friend Angela. You can find that on Instagram under Angela Musso at The Healing Place. Talking about what to do when you are confronted by an entity such as like reptilians and that sort of thing, which is what has happened to Angela just recently. Anyway, we'll have a look at the energies about what's going on at the moment for everyone. It's sort of like there's a little bit, it's about balance really, maintaining balance, but also being willing to take a leap of faith when the timing is right. And it feels like at the moment, even on the world stage, it appears that it's literally like we are about to take a huge leap of faith. We have the Magician, and we all have the tools to know how to actually do this as well. We are all able to access any of our divine aspects of self, which once we are grounded, we can actually bring that through from the direct upper sun through into our inner sun here down through into the earth plane, into the central sun, and connect that divine union within. We have the Ace of Fire, which is, Eight of Fire and the Seven of Water. So there seems to be all these different possibilities that are going to start to come up for us as a collective and also on an individual personal level. And it's just how we wish to communicate that within our own selves to others, as well as within to our inner self and our higher sense of self that we are now becoming as we move into these higher energies. And it does require a leap of faith, but it also requires us to be extremely truthful with ourselves and to be able to communicate exactly what it is that we need at any given moment, at any given time. But it's also about that connection to source and all that is, because once you have that connection with source, then literally that balance cannot be shaken. And you can literally move from there at any given moment. And that is exactly where we all need to be right now. We have the tools, we know how to actually access those inner points of reference, which literally does connect us to source and literally can be connected through each and every single cell within our body, because we all are connected to all that is through the cells in our body. Quite warm, quite muggy, even though it's looking quite cloudy out there. It's actually quite muggy. Queen of Earth. So yes, it's about getting very grounded. This came up yesterday as well. It's literally about grounding our the truth of who we really are into the earth plane as we begin to shift and change and move and transform and transmute any kind of darker energies that come through. And it's about having that connection to source when that does occur, because for a lot of us that is occurring. And a lot of us are also clearing a lot of our old energies that are no longer required. And that can come in the form of pain sometimes as it moves and shifts out of our body. Pain, anxiety, what else? Just a feeling of depression and really not really wanting to move. And like I was saying yesterday as well, it's literally like yesterday I did the gardening, but it was literally like I was moving through quicksand. That's how it feels. And I went for a walk a few times. I also mentioned this to a friend. She said she felt the exact same way. Went for a walk a few times, could literally only go like half an hour down the road. And it was like, I just need to turn back because I'm really feeling like like I'm walking through quicksand. And that's how it felt. Very heavy. There are these very heavy energies that we are literally walking through and moving through right now and releasing as we're doing it, because everything that we are starting to feel from within, we're actually beginning to transmute, transform, so that we can move into lighter energies. However, at this point in time, it does feel like moving through sand. Have the Ace of Earths. These are all very earthy cards. So this is all about grounding and literally removing anything that no longer is required in our physical bodies. Moving up and out. And just waiting for these lighter energies to come through. We have the Three of Fire, which is the Wands energy, which is a lighter feeling. And it is also, though, just waiting and watching and seeing just how we can move forward. But in a way, it's kind of like not moving forward just yet. Waiting, allowing, and just observing where we are right now. And also making plans, though, to move when the time is right. At the moment, it seems that the time is not quite right, even though for a lot, in our outer world, we are beginning to see that there is a lot of movement happening within, in our own selves. It's more about observing and contemplating and just resting, because these energies are quite heavy. To remain grounded, it's a good idea. And also too, I always say this, to get out into nature. Nature is the greatest healer at this time, because the world is literally changing, and we are literally changing from within. So it can get pretty heavy, and it can get pretty ordinary sometimes, and quite painful, literally quite painful. So just be kind to yourself as we go through these changes, because it can get a little bit rough. We also have the masculine energy of the sun here. The sun there are a lot of solar flares also coming from the sun. A lot of activity, which will also spark off any type of energies that need to be shifted and moved out. And it can cause quite a bit of pain when that does occur. Because literally we are changing, everything is shifting and changing, and we're literally changing frequency. And this is all actually happening within our own physical structures, which needs to move from a carbon-based footprint into something a lot lighter, something a lot more crystalline. And so moving into that can be quite painful sometimes, as we release a lot of the older energies which are stagnant now and needing to be transmuted and moved out. Okay, so that seems to be what's going on at the moment. There is a great deal of wisdom that will come through for those of us who just sit, observe and contemplate, listen to the body and meditate on exactly what it is that you need to do at any given moment, at any given time. Because it would appear right now there is not much movement forward. Just releasing and allowing and observing. Okay, I hope that makes some sort of sense. And I shall see you anon. Bye for now.